Hello and welcome to a new reading vlog. I have not vlogged in weeks and weeks, not since last year, which was not that long ago, but I think it's been about 6 weeks since I've done a vlog, and it was a variety of reasons. I wanted to focus on Christmas and not worry about filming everything, and then January has just been different, and so yeah, but I want to come back. I really enjoy watching people's vlogs. I don't think I'm particularly good at them, but the only way to get better is to work at it, right? So we're going to keep working at it, and I'll bring you along. For this month, we're doing Historathon and Historical Fiction-a-thon. So there will be lots of historical fiction reading happening, as well as some other things. I also have some plans this month that will be, exciting for me. I have like 2 plans this month, but that's more than normal. So I figured I would try this again and do some vlogging and let you guys be part of it. So we're just going to do a quick start off with letting you know what I'm reading this week. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So I'm currently reading Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys. This is the group read for the Historathon. And I've never read Ruta Sepetys, and so I'm really excited to pick this one up, pick it up. I'm like 10 pages in. So I'm really excited to read more of this. I'm really liking it so far. But yeah, so that's what I'm reading this week. I'm also reading Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. This is a YA sci-fi, I think. And again, I'm just like 10 pages into this one too. But I figured those two would balance each other nicely this week. And then I'm also currently reading Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. I was reading this in January, and it's going to continue on. I'm about halfway through, so I should be finishing it up this month. I'm buddy reading this with Naomi over at Naomi's Bookshelf, and we're just doing a section a week. So you can see this is where I am, which is the start of part 3. You can see my first tab here. That's what I need to read this week, which is like 150 pages. So that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, that's what I'm currently reading, and I will check in with you later.
Her parents' offense has left Anna rowing dark waters of dead secrets. Born into a long shadow of shame, she must never speak publicly of her parents. She must live in silence. But sometimes, from the hidden corners of her heart, calls the haunting question, what can be built through silence?
Good morning! Guess where I went this morning? Yeah, got it all chopped off, which I'm super lazy about getting my hair cut. So it just gets long and I just don't do anything about it because I'm lazy. And so yeah, it has been a year and a half. And I generally like to keep it shorter because I don't do anything with it when it's long. So we chopped it off, and yeah, it's straight today because she straightened it for me. But it'll go back to curly as soon as I wash it, which is fine. I like curly hair, but this is fun for a day or two because I don't even own a flat iron. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, stop playing with my hair. I'm here to talk about books, not hair. So I had a super good reading day. It's Monday morning, by the way. I don't think I said that. But I had a super good reading day yesterday. I just sat and read all afternoon. It was great. And I got about 150 pages into Fountains of Silence, which I am loving. I'm having so much good luck with books this year so far. I've already, when I read Starless Sea last month, I thought, oh, this is going to be one of my favorites of the year. And then starting Fountains of Silence, I'm already, oh, this is going to be one of my favorites of the year. So, it's going super well. So Fountains of Silence follows Anna, who is Spanish, and she works at a hotel that kind of caters to Americans. And then she meets Daniel, who is from Texas and the son of kind of an oil baron. And he's expected to go into the family business, but he doesn't want to. He wants to be a photojournalist. They both have lots of secrets. Well, especially Anna has lots of secrets that we're going to uncover, hopefully. And it's set in Spain during the kind of the aftermath, I guess, of the Spanish Civil War. I don't know much about this time period in history, so I'm really enjoying learning about that too. But I think it's like 1958 is when the book is set. But it's so good. I am loving the interactions between Anna and Daniel, and just there's just a lot of humor and a lot of just kind of a sweet camaraderie between the two of them. And I don't know, I really, really like it. And I'm really excited to read more. And it reads super, super quick for you. If you've heard people say that, it's true. The chapters are like 2 to 3 pages and it just goes super, super fast. So I'm really, really enjoying that. I also got about 50 pages into Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. That one also reads quite quickly. It's a sci-fi. It's set in a world where um, there are these things called epics that are basically, from what I can tell so far, kind of supervillains that rule the world. It's as usual with Sanderson. It's a little confusing at first. You don't quite know what's happening. But these epics that have these special abilities seem to be kind of controlling the population. And then you have this group of people that's trying to kind of rise up against them. I think, again, I'm only 50 pages in, but I'm enjoying it so far. So the plan today is to read what I can. I do work today. I have plans tonight, so it probably won't be a massive amount of reading. But we're going to try and keep moving forward and hopefully read a little bit of Pillars of the Earth today as well. But yeah, I feel like the week's off to a really good start, and I'm really excited about that. Good morning. It is now Saturday morning, so I have, as usual, kind of failed at vlogging this week. It just was a busy week, and I wasn't feeling a great part of the week, and yeah, so here we are, Saturday, but we're still going to finish up. I did get some reading in this week. So last night and this morning, I was focusing on Pillars of the Earth because I had fallen just a little bit behind, but I finished up part 3 today. And yeah, so I've got 2 sections left. Actually, I think there's 3. I think there's one like tiny, super short section at the end. But anyway, basically I have about 3 to 400 pages left. So it should take another 2 weeks, I think. But I'm really enjoying this. It is heavy. Like, I'm finding it just very depressing a lot of the time, just because of how life was in the 12th century and what people could get away with, and how, you know, the lesser people, the poor people, had no control in a lot of ways over their own lives. And yeah, it's good though, but I'm not going to give you any more than that. So today, I'm staying home. I've got stuff to do around the house, just some cleaning and different things to get done. And I'm going to focus on trying to finish Fountains of Silence. I'm just past the halfway point, so I've got about 240 pages left or so. So that's going to be my focus today, is finishing this up. I would also like to go ahead and start the next section in Pillars of the Earth, just because I'm kind of into it at the moment. But we'll see what happens, but that is the plan, just to kind of alternate today between things I need to do and things I want to do. So that's the plan. Hi guys, so it's Sunday morning now, and I did finish up Fountains of Silence last night, and I didn't end up filming a clip because, for a variety of reasons, but I had a lot of thoughts, and I wanted to let them process a little bit. I did end up really loving this book. Right now, it's sitting in my top spot for the year so far. Now granted, I'm only, 9 books into the year, but still, this I thought was really good. I really enjoyed learning about something I didn't know much about, about a place I don't know much about, and certainly a time period in history that I don't know much about, and just what it was like to live there. And I think Ruta Sepetys did a really good job of kind of creating that atmosphere and that environment and helping you to understand maybe just a little bit of what life felt like to the people that were living kind of in that dictatorship at the time. And I really enjoyed the story between Anna and Daniel. I appreciated just kind of the slow growth in their relationship, and they went to friendship and just kind of a light, fun camaraderie, and it wasn't instant romance, and I really appreciate that. There was some good heartache in this book, which always makes me happy, to have some tragedy and just some ache in a book. So I definitely had this. My one little critique, I think, would be that I felt the ending was a tiny bit weak. Not bad, just a little bit. I felt like this book kind of peaked at around page 400, and after that just felt like, I don't know, I was just hoping for a little more after that. But still, overall, a fantastic book. I would definitely recommend it. I'm definitely going to be picking up more by Ruta Sepetys. I already have plans to pick up Salt to the Sea this month.
So I'll definitely be getting to that one for sure. And depending on how reading goes, I might even get to Between Shades of Grey. We'll just have to wait and see. I also read my 150 pages out of Pillars of the Earth, and I have really mixed feelings about that book right now. I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'll have a lot to say at the end of the month when I finish it. But the story I'm loving. I think he's a great writer. I think he weaves stories incredibly well and builds things up very, very slowly and builds characters up very, very slowly to just make these just incredible moments. And I think that's fantastic. But there's a lot of graphic detail in this book that I don't need. There is a lot of graphic rape and some animal abuse and just things that even when I skim them, I'm still getting too much information. So that honestly is dragging it down a little bit for me, just because I think there's too much. I understand why it's there. I think it's valid to the story. I think it's too much. So I still have about 300 to 400 pages to go in that one. So I will continue that on into next week. I didn't make a ton of progress in Steelheart this week. I'm at page 60 or 70, so that will become more of a priority next week. And obviously I'll pick up more historical fiction next week as well. But yeah, that's where I stand at the end of this week. I'm feeling pretty good about having accomplished a book, and this is a big book. This is almost 500 pages. Accomplished that this week and read several other things, parts of several other things as well. So that's all I have for you this week. Thank you for watching, and hope you have a great week.